Loves, thanks for tuning in. I always start with this primer from Becca Cosmetics, especially formulated for persons with oily skin. Next, I'm going to follow up with the Studio Fix Perfecting Powder, and I'm just using a fluffy brush to complete the application. And then I like to apply my foundation to my face. Actually from the back of my hand. I just, dump the bottle over and lightly tap my sponge into it, and then I just lightly tap the product on my skin. I prefer doing it that way just because it's really comfortable for me. This bottle does come with a pump, but that's just how I prefer doing it. And then I'm going to add a little more of that Studio Fix Perfecting Powder on top of the foundation. And then I am just taking a brow brush and just brushing my brows, and then I'm just going to fill them in. I don't use any brow gel because I just don't feel the need to use it, but if you do have some brow gel, you definitely can use it because it will help your brows to lay down and just look a little more precise, but it's not a product that I normally use. And then I'm going to add some concealer. I am going to use a flat brush, and I am just going to press the product into my skin. I like to add the concealer to this area of my eye only, just because it does provide a little highlight to the area, and I don't have to add a shadow there if I don't want to. And next I am applying a little eyeshadow primer to my lid. I am actually still using the free sample that I got from the MAC counter, and I love this stuff. And then on top of that, I am adding the Prolong Wear paint pod on top. I love using this product because I have oily lids, and this really helps my shadows stay in place. It's became one of my favorite products. I'm also going to be adding a little concealer in this area of my face, and as you can see, I'm using the dot method, and I prefer using the dot method because it helps me control the amount of product that I am applying to my skin. And I'm using a sponge just to tap the product in, and if you like a little more highlight, all you have to do is just add a little more product, but this works well for me. I don't get really overwhelmed with it. And next I am just putting a little more of that Studio Fix powder on top of it to set it. And now I am going in with this beautiful shadow to my crease area. I'm using a fluffy brush to complete the application. You definitely want to use a fluffy brush when you do this because it will make your application more precise. And next I am adding the shadow to the corners of my eye. I just draw a triangle in this area, and I just, apply the shadow there. It's easier for me to complete it that way. And then I'm just going to buff it out with another fluffy brush. I have an angled brush here from EIAKE Cosmetics. The brushes that you see me use in this video are from EIAKE Cosmetics as well, but I'm just using a little bit of that shadow that I put on the corners and putting it under my lid. That is not a step that I complete all the time though. And I'm just applying a little shadow to my lid. I'm using a flat brush to complete the application. You definitely want to use a flat brush because it will minimize fallout, and just use light tapping motions. And now I'm just going to add a little liner to the upper part of my lid. I don't normally add liner to the bottom area just because I don't want it to be too dark, but that's a personal preference. If you like it, add it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and blend the shadows together to make sure I get rid of any harsh lines. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I love how this turned out. I love how this look turned out. It is so perfect for Valentine's, or just perfect to wear to the office or out on a date. It's super easy to do. You saw the quick method that I use, and that's basically the method that I use every morning before I head out to the office. so easy and simple. So if you end up trying it out, just tag me on Instagram. I'd love to know how your look turned out, but I love it. And I love the fact that this pink lip just makes the eyes just not be overwhelming at all. These are soft shades, soft colors, and I think this color concept would look great on any skin tone. Alright loves, we're going to swatch this beautiful palette. There's going to be a link in the description box below for the actual shadows and for you to learn a little more about the palette. I just want to do swatches so you guys can see how beautiful the shadows look on my skin, just in case, you know, you're thinking about getting the palette, just to see how pigmented they are. Swan, Shimmering Pearl, Nude, Rose Gold, Warm Rose, Golden Light, Cocoa, Sparkling Sable, Glistening Snow, Seashell, Sparkling Sand, Petal, Maple, Sugared Chestnut, and Truffle. These shadows are absolutely gorgeous. Such a pretty palette. Makeup removing towel to remove the shadows off of my skin. I think I deleted that part of the video, so I'm just gonna do a couple of swatches here so you can see the you know, the makeup removing towel work, how it performs when it's actually supposed to be, you know, doing what it's supposed to do. As you can see, I got 3 shadows here. This is the makeup removing towel from Grove that I always tell you guys about. I love this towel because it's so soft and it's so simple to use. All you do is just press it on your skin, rub it around, and as you can see, it does remove the makeup nicely. Now I do use a couple of other cleansing products from Clinique. I use the makeup removing balm as well as the eye makeup remover. The balm itself in the large container is about $30. The eye makeup remover in a decent sized bottle is about $20. So there, I'm right there at 50 bucks. And I love the fact that this towel, even though it's a little, you know, loved one, but this towel right here saves me a lot of money. As you can see, you know, you heard me. I told you the prices on the products that I use nightly. And I love the fact that I have this towel right here to make those products stretch. I'm definitely a huge fan of this. I hope you guys get your hand on it. It's it's an amazing product. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. The towel does not come all the way clean when you wash it, but to me, that's not a big deal because I'm just gonna use it to remove makeup anyway. And I just, you know, am concerned about how the thing performs, and it performs well. I've washed it several times, and it works just as good as it did the, you know, the first time I pulled it out of the package. So, but there's a link for it in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.